Well, former Customs and Border Protection Commissioner and Newsmax contributor, our friend Mark Morgan, is with us. Mark is down on the border. Mark, thank you for coming on the show tonight.
Absolutely, Grant. As always, thanks for having me.
Hey, look, you saw the pictures again, a 2-year-old boy on the side of the road. We talked about the number of deaths here. This crisis is out of control. Is there any sign that it is going to end?
No, there's not. Not as long as we have the current administration that's in power. And that's why today was so important. That's why it's so important that the president came and joined Governor Abbott actually on the border. He did get outside of air-conditioned space. He actually got his shoes a little bit dirty, standing right where I'm standing, physically on the border, Grant. And look, you did a good job. Look, when we have open border policies, that's the most inhumane thing that we can do, as a country. Look, you're just scratching the surface of the amount of death that we've seen, immigrants dying because of what's going on. Border Patrol alone this year, across the entire border, over 7,000 rescues. Look, we can keep going on and on. Governor Abbott did a really good job today, Grant, of talking about that when you open the borders to one crisis or one threat, you're opening our borders to every crisis that we see from outside our border. And you just explained one of them, is along with others. The drugs that are pouring in the country, the increase in human trafficking, gang members, and other criminal aliens that are pouring into our country every single day because of this administration's open border policies.
Mark, I know that the president got to meet with some sheriffs, local law enforcement down there. Let me roll a little clip from that.
In June of 2020, we had 4 bodies recovered. In June of 2021, we had 16 bodies recovered, 300% increase.
As a result of the U.S. government not securing our border with Mexico, it has transformed Mexican drug trafficking organizations that were relatively benign, focused on marijuana in the 80s, to the most dangerous, ruthless, vicious, and depraved criminal organizations in the world, and they're on our front door.
So, Mark, they talk about all those things happening there. And then, of course, there's the violence on the border as well. We saw shootouts last weekend like you wouldn't believe. What did the president say back to them? What does he bring to the table here now that motivates these local law enforcement to say, hey, you know what do we got to wait 2 more years before we take back Congress?
Look, he brings truth, honesty, and reality and experience to the table. I mean, I think it says a lot that he actually has put his full endorsement behind Governor Abbott. Governor Abbott is the governor right now that has led the way in this country to actually step up and actually take specific action, whether that's right now putting a down payment of $250 million to continue to build the wall. Behind me right now, you can see where this administration stopped building the wall, or he has taken action to declare a state of emergency, and that gives him additional powers to enforce state laws to apply consequences to those that are illegally entering and otherwise violating the sovereign laws of our country. And look, that first sheriff that you played a soundbite for, Grant, that's very important. His county is actually 70 miles off the border. He went on to say that, look, he alone this fiscal year, his deputies have recovered over 40 dead bodies. And what that really illustrates is that what happens on the border, Grant, it doesn't stay at the border. You and I have talked about this several times. That's why we said every town, city, and state is a border town, city, and state. What happens on our southwest border, whether it's human trafficking, drugs, gang members, and other criminal aliens making their way across the border, they're making their way to every neighborhood and town, city in this country.
The president just exudes confidence when he goes down there. But I have to believe when he looks at the scene right behind you there, Mark, and I talked with Ronnie Jackson, the congressman, about this. You got a fence, a wall there that's half complete, that's open. It's got to be a kick in the gut to the president, everybody else who works so hard, like yourself, your organization, to see that like that now. Real quick, 20 seconds.
It is, and what's even more frustrating, it's politics. This is a physical manifestation, an example of politics above our public safety and our national security. And the president's right, Grant, what he said. All this administration had to do with respect to securing our border is go to the beach and not do anything, and we would have secured the border more every single day. The president's right, and it's absolutely frustrating to watch this happen.
Well, his policies, the policies you were enforcing, were working. We all know that. They flipped them upside down. Now it's not working. We all know that. Something needs to change. Mark Morgan, I so appreciate you giving us an update from the border today. Always good to see you. Thank you.
You too, Grant. Thanks.
Grant Stinchfield is on Newsmax every night, fighting for the America First agenda.